start talking about the many things that have attacked our communities, we like to talk about the crack epidemic and how enemies planted the drug in the black communities, weakening them. But one thing we don't speak about is one of the biggest weapons that our enemy placed in our community. The weapon I'm talking about is hip-hop culture. The culture of hip-hop is something that the majority of my generation grabbed onto. They use hip-hop as a weapon against our population, and the effects were stronger than crack cocaine, and the effects have never gone away. From our music, to our movies, to our fashion, the hip-hop culture attacked our way of life and crippled us. Our enemy went into the black community, found our villains, and made them our heroes.
Hey, y'all crazy.
My kids
no.
Ratchet, baby mama, black woman music is destructive. Here is proof. Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, shalom. Okay? Now, what you just seen was basically some clips, going into what I titled this video. Ratchet, baby mama, black woman music is destructive, man. All right. You had one video where it was breaking down how hip hop music has infiltrated the black community for the worst. And then you seen that video with them little ass girls, right, in the car, flipping up middle fingers, you know what I mean? Just looking like modern day prostitute stripper women. You know what I'm saying? And them little babies ain't nothing but what? They look like they like 3 or 4 years old, you know? And they already on their way to the goddamn brothel, man. Okay? And what song was they listening to? They was listening to that Demon Sexy Red's music. You know what I'm saying? They was listening to that bullshit. All right. Now, what you have to understand about the music industry, okay, it has definitely been infiltrated by Satan. You know, I usually make videos talking about how a lot of these celebrities have sold their soul, you know, and that's of a fact. But what I have yet to talk about is how the so-called white man, okay, he sets up what's called industry plants. I'm pretty sure some of you have heard the term before, an industry plant. Actually, let's get that definition. Industry plant. Let's see, music industry plant definition. Okay. A music industry plant is a controversial term for an artist who receives significant, often secret backing from a record label or influential industry insiders rather than achieving success through purely organic grassroots efforts. These artists are presented to the public as independent and self-made, but are planted into the scene by the industry to achieve rapid fame and commercial success, often by hiding their connections. All right. So these are basically individuals that Esau sets up. OK, like, for an example, Ice Spice. All right. You notice how and her time is already over because she ain't got no more hits. But you notice how, a nigga woman like Ice Spice, she come out with one song and she just becomes a global hit. They just start giving her awards. She's on all the goddamn ads and advertisements now. And you know what I mean? She got fame overnight just based on one song. You know what I'm saying? Which that was probably a song that somebody else wrote for her. Sexy Red. All right. Sexy Red just blew up out of nowhere. And me personally, I don't think Sexy Red has any talent at all. I think that Sexy Red just has the perfect hood rat look. Right. So Esau pays money and endorses her. OK, so that way she can continue to promote that hoochie mama image to the rest of the black woman. All right. That's what an industry plan is. It's basically somebody that that Esau sets up, okay, in the music industry, all right, to influence other people. It's not some, an industry plan is not somebody that that had to work their way up to the top, right? Because they actually have talent. You know what I'm saying? Most industry plans don't have any goddamn talent. All right. They have writers. You know what I'm saying? And Esau just blows them up in the media. OK, because he wants to promote a certain image through them. All right. So a lot of these black female rappers, OK, a lot of them are just industry plants, man, especially the ones that look all fucking crazy. You know, all the fucking pink, yellow, green, red hair, you know what I mean? Just overly fucking loose and ratchet like that, man. Yeah, a lot of them is industry plants, man. Okay. And Esau is setting up these characters, okay, to, basically, do what you seen them little girls doing. Influence the world, okay? Influence the black community to be specifically, all right, to accept Tasmanian devil behavior, okay? Because this music has distorted the minds of, hang on. This type of music has distorted the minds of young black females, man. All right. Young black females, their minds have been distorted with that music. And, a lot of this shit that you will hear Sexy Red say or Megan Thee Stallion say, a lot of these black females imitate that in their personal life, right? A lot of these black females, they live by those quotes. Like, remember when they was talking about Cardi B with, I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still get the ring. When that came out, you had a lot of black females that was on the internet, all right, making little fucking little skit videos to that. You know what I mean? Basically taking on that spirit. Like, oh, I ain't no good wife. I'm just a hoe. You see? I'm just a hoe. No, I ain't seen nobody leave. Mm-mm. They pretty much just want to be whores, man. All right. They don't want to be modest women because that's not what the music promotes. The music promotes, living your best life, as they say. OK, and that shit has now trickled down to the kids to where now the kids are all fucked up and corrupted. OK, singing that demonic music. You know what I'm saying? Sticking up middle fingers and, you know what I mean? It's just a downward cycle, okay, of debauchery and wickedness, man. All right. And Esau is funding these black female characters to continue to push that madness, man. All right. Because this is all a part of, like when you read the Willie Lynch letter. All right. In the Willie Lynch letter, it was Esau's design to turn the black woman against the black man. All right. To make her more masculine, to give her independence. Right. That was a part of Esau's design. And then in the late 1960s, right, they came out with the new wave of feminism. Right. Because the first wave of feminism was in 1865, I believe, where it was 3 white women that were mad at men, okay? And that didn't really take off. That didn't really take off until they got the black woman up in there. All right, so they introduced the black woman to feminism, and now look at the results of the black woman today. All right, so this ratchet baby mama black woman music, okay, this shit is, you know, this is basically being used to continue to fuel that demon, okay, to fuel the demon of being dependent. You don't need no man. Get money, fuck these niggas, have unprotected sex with whoever, nigga, it don't matter. You see? This is all a part of Esau's design, man. All right, to turn the black woman out like that, man. And music is one of his tools to do it. All right? Let me get a scripture real quick. This is Proverbs 11:22. It says, as a jewel of gold in the swine's snout, so is a fair woman without discretion. Okay? And what does that word discretion mean? All right? Because when a woman don't have no discretion, she's basically, she's basically a wild card. All right? Women need discretion. Women need to, remain modest. All right? Because anything outside of that, Satan can take full advantage. All right? That's why the scriptures talk about the woman is the weaker vessel. The woman is more susceptible to demonic attacks. All right. Because that's how the Lord created her. She's the weaker vessel. All right. She doesn't have, the strong capability to, fight off Satan like the men do. All right. The women are easily influenced. They could hear a song, okay, and that could change their whole goddamn mind. All right. That could change their whole stance on life. Just one Cardi B song, okay, can change her whole goddamn stance on life, man. All right. Discretion, it says the quality of behaving or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense or revealing private information. Okay. Basically no manners. All right. And a fair woman is basically a beautiful looking woman. And you got a lot of beautiful, black women that are all fucked up in their head because they listening to this goddamn sassy demonic music, man. Okay. That other black women are singing to them, man. Okay. It's basically like an instruction manual that a lot of these female black artists are giving these average day-to-day black women. They're giving them like an instruction manual on how to be wicked. Okay. And guess who's the engine behind them? It's Esau. All right. The record label execs, they're the ones telling Sexy Red to keep on, keep pushing out that music. Keep talking about how good your vagina is. Keep talking about how you scamming on niggas and how you stole money out of a nigga pocket while he was asleep. Keep talking about that, right? Because, that type of culture is big money, all right, for Esau Edom, okay? It's big money to keep the black woman in a delusional state, man. All right? They make a lot of money off of the black woman's delusion, man. Okay? And in turn, it destroys the family unit to where, Esau don't have to worry about the black man and the black woman coming together as a powerful family unit. Okay? There will always be contention in the house, right? There will always be a atmosphere of anger and strife, and she'll always try to sit there and threaten to leave. I don't need you, nigga, because she's listening to that. That's the type of mindset that's being pushed inside of her conscience by this music, man. Okay, that's where she's getting it from. All right, that's where she's getting it from. She's getting it from that nasty fucking music, man. Okay? It's destructive. All right? All that sexy red, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj music, that shit is fucking destructive, man. And it has not helped the black woman in any shape or form, man. Okay? It has not helped her at all, man. All right? I don't give a fuck how much they talk about empowerment. They'll sit there and say that those type of women are embracing their sexuality. What the fuck does a woman need to embrace her sexuality for? What does that even mean? When you really think about that, what the fuck does that even mean? A woman is embracing her sexuality. No, but the scriptures say that a woman is only supposed to be the wife of one husband, okay? Supposed to be loyal to him for the rest of her life. Bear children and guide the house. That's what the scriptures say, all right, the duty of a woman is, the Israelite woman. Not, it don't say nothing in the scriptures about a woman embracing her goddamn sexuality, man. Okay? That ain't powerful. That's weakness. All right? Women get weaker. The more men that women allow inside of their body, okay, they get weaker. Women get weaker, man. All right? Different spirits coming in and out of their goddamn they vessel. Okay? Women get weaker on that type of shit. You know what I mean? So that's not a good thing that the black woman has become this independent sexual deviant the way that she is. All right? Because that's all that music has done to them. It's hypersexualized their image, man. Okay? And you got the black woman playing by that stereotype because she thinks that the music is good. All right? She likes the song. You know what I'm saying? Like when Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion came out with that song WAP. That was a twisted ass song, man. I hated that song. That shit was fucking stupid, man. You know what I mean? But what did you have? You had a lot of black women that was singing that shit, all right? Screaming that shit at the concert, screaming it. You know what I mean? Like it's such an inspirational, the lyrics are just so inspirational. It's changed our lives for the better. Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, WAP, wet ass vagina. The black woman has been destroyed, man. All right? This is why we need the kingdom. This is why we need the kingdom for real, man. Okay? All right? Okay, because in the kingdom, we're not going to have to worry about sinister music being pumped through the airwaves, man. All right? The music will be clean, inspirational, and it will be in the worship of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai only. Okay? Because that will be the only thing to talk about. All right? All of this, get money, have sex with whoever. Okay? Fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches. I'm the baddest bitch in the room. All that shit, okay, has done nothing for our people but set them back hundreds of years, man. All right? That's all it's done. This is Sirach 26 and 25. It says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. All right? And what is a female dog? A bitch. Okay? We always say that, but it's the truth. A female dog is a bitch. All right? A shameless woman. And that's what that music promotes. All right? It promotes shameless behavior. Okay? When you look at those music videos with them black female artists, it's nothing but just some shameless ass behavior, man. 6 women in a room twerking in they underwear. You know, bitches is smoking weed, got bottles of Don Julio, screaming. You know what I mean? Talking about they fuck nigga free. That shit is shameless, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's shameless. All right, that's not modest. That's not what the Heavenly Father designed for the Israelite woman, man. Okay, that's Satan's design, man. All right, and who the hell, what type of man wants a woman like that, man? All right, this is why the black woman is the least likely to get married in America. The statistics prove it. Okay, the black woman is the least likely to get married. Why? Because when people think about the black woman, all they think about is these goddamn characters that Esau set up to influence them. And then when you talk to the average day-to-day black woman, she's using the same slang. She got the same behavior. She dresses the exact same as the bitches on the music videos. Okay? Same shit. You know, it's like this goddamn fucking diabolical urge to just bend over in a restaurant and start twerking. You know what I mean? Don't let that goddamn don't let that Yin Yang Twin song come on, man. Don't let a Lil Jon song come on. The black woman is gonna start twerking wherever. It don't matter where she at. Okay? She could be at a funeral. She'll start twerking. That's how you know it's a demon. Okay? It's a demon on the so-called black woman. All right? And that demon is being pumped through the goddamn airwaves of this music, man. All right? And she's become shameless, man. Even her children are shameless now. Her children, you know, and when you watch that video, them little ass girls, okay, was doing all of that nasty shit in the car. And I would have spanked they motherfucking ass. If I was their father, I would have spanked all three of them acting like that, right? But what did you have? You had the mama on the side. Okay, you couldn't really see it, but if you paid attention to that video, you had the mama on the side basically laughing. She was laughing at her daughters being turned out by Sexy Red music. Then you had some weak ass nigga filming the whole thing. Hey, this is funny, nigga. You see, even the black man, he's been desensitized to accept that nasty behavior, man. Okay, he don't even know what's right from wrong. He think that shit is sexy. A bitch with a goddamn fucking purple wig on her head, man. All right? It's all backwards, man. It's all backwards. Okay? And this destructive Ratchet baby mama black music is a big proponent of that, man. All right? Let's get this last one real quick. This is Deuteronomy 23:17. It says, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. And that's a commandment. All right? The Lord said there shall be no whore. Okay, and what is a whore? A whore is basically a woman that has had sex with multiple men. Okay, and that's what you got in this society, full blown. All right, a woman to sit there and lose her virginity, right? And then something happens, she break up with the nigga, and then now she's just tossing it up for everybody. And then 5 years later, okay, she didn't tripled her body count. Now she's dealing with, now her body count is like in the 20s somewhere 5 years later. You see? She's a whore. Okay? And that music, that type of music promotes whoredom, man. So a lot of you sisters out there, you know, be very careful on what you intake, man. All right? Me personally, I don't listen to that. I really don't listen to that type of music, especially not no goddamn, black Ratchet baby mama shit like that. I don't listen to that shit. You're not gonna catch me in the car listening to Sexy Red. All right, really, really, really in tune with the song, man. So a lot of you sisters, okay, that believe in this truth, be very careful of that music, man, because you know that shit got a demon on it. All right, that shit got a demon on it. Okay, and if you know you can't handle it, all right, and you know that you're easily influenced by it, then you just need to cut it off cold turkey. Okay, because you could be listening to that shit, and let's say you in the car driving listening to that shit, right, and you singing this shit word for word, and next thing you know, you get out the car and start imitating it, right? Now you in the grocery store still singing it in your head. You know what I mean? You caressing your body, moving all sexual in the goddamn grocery aisle. And it sounds like a joke, but it's serious, man. These are the enchantments that have been placed upon the black woman to where she's out in public and, you know what I mean? And just, you know, moving her body sexually, you know what I mean? For no real apparent reason, because she got that goddamn twisted ass music in her head, man. All right. And this is what the Lord warned against. The Lord said, there shall be no whores of the daughters of Israel. Period, man. Period. Okay? So that means that the Israelite woman needs to stay away from whoredom. Okay? Anything that promotes whoredom, all right, in any way. Okay? And these black female artists, that's all they've been set up to do. They've been set up by the powers that be to promote whoredom. All right, to tell the black woman that she don't need to settle down with her man. Okay, go out there and go get some money. Be a stripper. It's a lot of stripper music too, man. All right, a lot of these songs that we hear by a lot of these black female artists, a lot of them are designed for the strip club. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just something to be mindful of, man. All right? Something to be mindful of. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. We give all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai Shalom.